Wow. Mm-hmm. I haven't started to do my work yet. But it's gonna be boring. Just something that takes a long time to do. What? Woof. Woof. So, how are you? Like, how you doing? Also, I need to get some food going. Fuck. I'm eating like a pig. If I did miss you, not sure. Do you want me to miss you? You're leaving. Yeah, my cat is annoying me. Woof. Woof. Aroo. Aroo. No? What do you want? Yeah, you. What do you want? I'm having a... Bring kitten. Yeah. It's not a kitten. It's 10 years old. It's not even a she, this is a he. It's a big boy. A big boy. Ow, 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 ow. He probably just wants some treats. Thank you, goodbye. He's probably gonna come and complain and annoy me. In a matter of minutes, I guess. Yeah, he's not selfish, it's just... He's more like... attention to me, please. Attention, please. Bring me attention. All the time. In comparison to the other cat that I got. She's way more relaxed, laid back. And she doesn't bother me that much. So, but I guess it's a good thing that they want my attention and like want to spend time with me, I guess. I think so. Chicken. Oh, nom 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 nom. Oh no no. So yeah, how's your day been like? Has it been good? I hope. My friend's cat is such a loner. He hides every time I come to his house. I don't think it's a loner. It's more like if you have cats, it's more about their territory, and like with him, he's more shy when there's new people coming into the home, and he kind of hides. He goes to a place where he knows he's safe, and then he like kind of watches out the environment and the people and try to come on, really. Chicken stuck in my throat. And figure out like who they are before he becomes friendly with them. you know. I did nothing today. Sounds like a hella good day, if you ask me. I need to catch up on work because I got up at 10 a.m. when I was supposed to be at work at 7. So I got this big box with a lot of things, like small things in it that I had to open up, use a permanent marker and write a number on, and then connect it to my computer and load some software on, and then put back in the box, because hopefully most of it is set up correctly. It's for a project. What the fuck are those emojis? Like what's in the box? It's not the most exciting things. Like this is going to be installed in an office building, and like there's a bunch of different types of lights in the building, and what we do is actually install these small sensors into the ceiling, like these ones. Oh god, the light is ruining everything. Fuck. This camera will show. So this goes up in the ceiling like this, and it can see you from every fucking time I do a stream. I get a phone call. Should I answer? Anyway, so like these are the components that goes into the actual area. And hi. Ok, men du kan jo prøve. Du kan jo prøve. Hva sa du? Vipper opp sikringen. Da kan det være flere ting som gjør at den detter ned sånn da. Det kan være at du har plugget inn noe utstyr som har gått i stykker, sånn at den detter ned. Det kan være en jordfeil hvis du har jordfeilautomat. Nå husker jeg ikke hvordan det skapet ditt ser ut. Eller det kan være at sikringen i seg selv er ødelagt. Men hva er det den går til? Altså, hva er det som blir borte når den er nede? Ok, så det er i gangen. Er det noe soverom sånn? Ok, ja. Da kan det være at en av lampene er gått i stykker for eksempel, eller noe sånt, en kortslutning der. Men hvis det er fellesgangen, så ville jeg bare ringt huseier, for da er det huseier sitt ansvar. Da får han stille med en som kan se på det. Sånn sett. Det er det beste. Ja, ikke sant. Men kan du ikke sende han meldinga, eller liker han best å bli ringt? Kan han fortelle? Og lyset er borte. Ja. Gjør det, for de fleste i dag, de synes det er helt ålreit. Se meg. Litt usikker. Håper å si, du får nesten bare si fra til meg hvis du har besøk, så kan jeg se hva jeg får til. Det er det beste. Yay! Ligg med deg. Ha det. Hei. I don't know why I'm still here. Neither do I, but you're still here. Sounds like German. Well, yeah, the language itself sounds more. It's from the Germanic. Oh god, that's the wrong word. Germanic think that's the term, Germanic-ish. It's not based on Latin, at least. So it sounds a bit more strong when you're pronouncing words. So if you're a complete foreigner and you've never been to Europe and you never heard any Scandinavian language, it would sound maybe a little bit German, but for me German is more like yelling and I can't even get the words right. So in comparison, those are not the same. They're very far off or far from each other. But on a grammatical level, if you're either from Norway, Denmark, or maybe Sweden, or if you're German and you're trying to learn the opposite language, it's way easier for you to pick up the pronunciations and the grammar itself. Are you an architect or something? No. No. Far off, actually. Is the chick you called you a cutie? It's a secret language you got, or you're in German. I didn't call her cute at all. She called me about a problem at the place she rents, actually. I finished my new beat map. Cool! Congratulations. Teach me speak German. I can't even speak German myself. That's hard. That's like when I tried to take on a third language, I tried French. For no good reason at all. I thought it was White Tower in background. I have no idea what kind of music there's on in the background because I just put on something. It's royalty free music. So there you go. Thanks YouTube. Bonjour, Monsieur Chris. Bonjour, Madame. Ça va? I'm gonna finish my chicken. I'm hungry. Ish. And then I'm gonna do some work and try to pretend that I know something. Not the white object behind your micro. My paper towel. Hungary? No, I'm not even from East Europe. This is like paper. This is like what you wipe your hands with when you're dirty. Aber is the only word I know in German. Aber. What the hell is aber? I don't speak Ingle word in French. Even I took lesson. Vous ne parlez pas... Damn it. Vous ne parlez pas français? Monsieur? It's more like the sounding and like the letters you don't pronounce. Like I had French for 3 years and I basically didn't learn shit. It looked like a white tower of Babel for me. Since you're on acid. Really? Oh fuck me. You're on acid. No. Why? Why acid? Dude, don't do drugs. It's bad for you. I'm gonna split this chicken apart. Oh. Eating ASMR. As I said, I eat like a pig. You are good speak other languages. Oh, you mean I'm a good... Not really. It takes a lot of practice. Like I tried to take on... Since I work a lot with Polish people, I tried to learn a couple of Polish words and how to pronounce, but you kind of forget when you don't use the language. Same thing with Russian. That's really hard, and since the letters are not the same, since they got their own alphabet, it's way much harder to actually figure out. My goal is to map Black Clover openings 1 to 7 because 10th OP came about a week ago and I really got addicted to the song. Have you heard it yet? Nope, I've been busy with a lot of different things. Isn't the term of a guy that speaks a language linguistic? Not sure. I'm not great on terminology. Good luck with that, Maggie. Yeah. Good luck, Maggie. You can do this. I know you can. Harkele. That's pretty much the only word I know in Finnish. So, yeah. Unless you want me to go to Google Translate and just find words. I'm really not in the mood to listen to music right now. Go and make yourself some chicken then if you're hungry. I got chicken stuck in my teeth. Fuck. Or come to my place and I can make you some delicious, good chicken. Bak bak. Or maybe roast chicken, yeah. Let's go with roast chicken. That's way better. Let's go to KFC and get some roast chicken. My address. It's my place at home. Why I eat like an alien barbarian? Well, because I am one. You want me to eat this with a fork and a knife? Or maybe a spoon. A spoon would be excellent choice of tools. I don't need a spacesuit. I usually travel naked around the place. But since turn. Why? What? A vegan. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm eating a fucking chicken. You like to inhale chicken? Okay, tell me, please. How do you inhale chicken? Like, how do you snort this thing up in your nose? Because that sounds like a... Oh, Norwegian. Oh yeah, I forgot. Haha. Oh, funny. Tell me another joke, please. Let's see how amused I can be. I think I'm done with the chicken. I probably want some chicken later on. Fuck, later on. Ow. Everything is in my way. Even the stupid microphone is in the way. I don't want to do this thing, but I gotta do this until tomorrow. I need to have it due to tomorrow. Fuck. Eek. Ah. Oh, sorry. You know what? There's even chicken on my keyboard. I need to clean my keyboard. Okay. I'm not sure what to think of Norway. Looks like a place where you, like, technically legal allowed to operate a fossil fuel driven vehicle. Yeah, you can, but actually there's way more electrical cars being bought and driven around here. If you like look at the total total population of this country and then check out how many people actually owns and fucking Tesla or Volkswagen E-Up or whatever they're called, E-Golf. And all the other cars like an Audi, save the world, yeah. Small country saves the world with having cheap electrical cars. instead of getting a large country like the USA to actually pick up and get a sense for electrical cars, even though it's considered not that great. If you look at how the batteries is produced, because the batteries for the actual electrical cars produces about the same amount of toxic whatever they're complaining about. How much was it again? I think it was a lot. So like when you're yeah, there's something about that. I don't remember the facts. I do work a lot with people who wants electrical come on paper, but electrical installs, like chargers for their cars, and I can imagine like in maybe 5 to 10 years we will start to see like batteries needing to be changed, and how the environment is gonna handle the waste of the batteries. So, and if you look at like diesel cars now, like the newest brand, like the newest types, the things that come out of the gas pipe or like the backside of the car is pretty much, it's even cleaner, like the air itself is cleaner than what goes in and on the intake. The cobalt of the batteries get harvested by little African kids in cobalt mines. I think I need to do some fact checks on that. I need to go and clean my hands actually, so just enjoy the music and the view of whatever this is. Two hours later, yeah. 2 hours later, and I'm still here. Because this is probably gonna take me 3 to 4 hours to get done. Because it just takes fuck long to do what I do today, at least. Or at least what I think I'm gonna do. What are you ever planning to do? I still don't get it. You see the box behind me? My favorite beer. I'm looking for something. Hold on. I got 2 questions. What I'm gonna do and what my favorite beer is. I'm not a huge fan of beer actually, but like I like them sweet-ish flavored. Like there's not too much bitterness if I'm gonna go with beer. So either a nice IPA, like IPA, or maybe a Corona or something like that. Light beer is tasty. Yeah, probably is. It depends on the brand. Like, I think the best beer I ever had was one time I was in Turkey. That was pretty awesome. That was by far the most tastiest one I had, and you can probably, like, you had no issues drinking one and eating and feeling full in comparison when you have. Hello, where the hell are you? Like my average Norwegian type of beer, which kind of makes you feel full in a matter of, I don't know, some time. And yeah, it's not that great, but people up here, they just prefer to get drunk as fast as possible instead of enjoying themselves. They're like enjoying it. It's rarer and harder to find people who can actually enjoy alcohol. Turkey has beer. Yeah, they do. I was in Marmaris, and they got this beer which is called FS, which is really great. At least it was great. So I would advise you to get that one and probably grab some local kebab on, like, from one of their restaurants, or maybe some red wine. Like, that was great in fact. I thought they were on the Shara a lot. No, they're not. At least in the areas I was, they were pretty much liberal in their lifestyle and everything. I don't know, maybe it was because of tourism, maybe not. Who knows? I don't know, I don't care. It was a nice place, I had a good time. Explain. I am doing this. All the components I got in the box behind me, they need to be programmed with a program that I got done on this, like Curious Cat. Where's my... No, there's no Curious Cat. I think they're both are in the living room. This is USB, yes. And then you can connect this, which I don't remember the English term of, damn it, to the power supply, which I got here. Like, this box itself has equipment for at least 100k Norwegian crowns, which is about 10k USD, or US dollars if you like. And you can make this system, like this system I got right behind me here, it's gonna control lightnings or lights in an office environment, at least for this time. But you can also control like heat, you can control air, shutters, a lot of different things. You can control pretty much what you want. Depends on how you set it up, the purpose, knowledge of the one who actually setting it up. And it's plugged in the wall, it should light up. So yeah. And this you don't understand now. This is because this is foreign to what I do for a living, and it's a part of what I do for a living. So now I'm gonna prepare all these things, and then I'm gonna give them off to some co-workers who are gonna put them up in a big large place, also known as an office place. What I do for a living, I'm a full-time electrician with certificates for doing more advanced stuff than just pulling a wire and making the light go bright, I guess, and all the planning that goes with it. And the microphone is in my view. Fuck, I don't like that. So, like, what I'm gonna do is really boring. And a matter of fact, it is. Just need to think, because, you know, thinking is cool. Initial devices. Do you like do something with a program? Yeah. that's what I do. I can't show what I have on my laptop display because that's confidential, but there's a software you use, which you need to be certified to use and have some certification to do to use. Like the course itself is like 1 week spending 1 week listening to one guy going yab about the product and not teaching you shit, and you pay like 1,000 USD, like dollars, for it, and then you have a final exam. So, and then you can go around and you can work with this, and you can have a lot of fun with not getting everything correct. And I think I should do. What I really should do is open up a window. So it's not hacking, but it's full control of everything electrical there is in an environment, or at least you can make it into full control of everything, depending on how much the client is willing to pay. Let's do the switches first, because that's something. Since I did in fact rearrange everything there is in this box, so it doesn't look like a big box just filled with shit. It's a big box filled with a lot of different things, and I messed up. Fuck. Hello.
My name is Foxy.
Where did I put them? No, don't tell me I put them at the bottom. No. No. Dual channel dimmer, dual channel dollar dimmer. One channel. Dual channel. One channel. This doesn't seem correct. Good job, idiots. Sending me the wrong parts. So what are those things in those boxes? Light detectors, switches, dimmers. So when you this is what you get in a complete automatic system or building, where you basically walk in and everything just works. The light dims up and dims down when you start things, and the heaters go by themselves, the cooling goes by itself, and all you have to do is just set up like one preset and everything just works. And you can create scenarios of how things should in fact work, which way it should work. If you enter one area, you can turn on the lights in one area itself, and then if you can go in and control the lights in another area, you can control the same area, or vice versa. Like, there's a lot of things you can do, and you would buy some. I would not recommend you to buy this system in particular for a normal installment in your house, because that's way too expensive for a house, unless you like to go overkill. So, and everything is addressed with numbers, so I need to put on numbers on everything so I know. Crap. Where everything should go out in the place, like out in the building. This is the boring part. What do you mean expensive? This is like you pay a lot to get this up and running in comparison for like regular light switches and maybe regular heating control and such. The cool thing is like you can have everything downloaded on your phone as an app as well, so you can like have one unit that controls everything, or you can use this to control machinery or whatever you like. Yeah, that's cool. But a lot of people do make the mistake of, this is so cool, we need to have this in everything. Like they put it in and make the, like they install way too much stuff and kind of make it too advanced for the end user. So like the people who actually uses the building, like a school, like I have one school that had this particular system installed, and they, when they first installed it, they kind of went all in. They made scenarios for lights, lights that turn on time, on movement, and then they put an alarm and detectors for alarms and fire alarm and controlling like normal things that's plugged into the wall, and it didn't really work as they was hoping for. So who usually buy these? People who are either redecorating or building new office buildings are the most common clients, or maybe like big museums, cinemas might use this system or use the system. Larger malls, airports, like any big building you can think of. You can find this in someone's home as well, but it's way out of the price range you would spend on it. There's a wireless system that fulfills the needs and can do pretty much exact the same, that costs less, and it's way more convenient for a normal household. Yeah, rich people that wants everything to be fancy and everything will work as they hope. So let's start off with the first one. That's this one. And I need a pen. Where the fuck is the pen? All I got is a permanent marker. That's overkill. Hello? Oh, I now have an idea. I know where I have a pen that actually works. Excuse me. I'm craving for chicken nuggets. Well, go and get some nuggets. Go and get some nuggets, boy, and have some fun. Oh boy, I can't even write. This is pretty. Whoops. Expensive stuff, and I just throw it around like nobody cares. Where's the screwdriver? No, not healthy. What do you mean not healthy? If you eat like nuggets in small quantums, it's not bad for you. Like it gets bad for you when you eat like a big like a lot of nuggets all the time. But if you... Is 12 a lot? No, I don't think so. Like, nuggets, they're about this size, right? And if you eat like 12 nuggets once in a while, like less than a week, then it's not bad for you. It's like it's with everything in life. If you do... Nothing is really bad for you if you do it in small doses, or small controlled doses. Then drinking some soda is not bad. Having some candy is not bad. And the problem is, like, the issue is people tend to overdo stuff. They kind of go crazy. They go all in. They fixate on things. I should probably clear out another box. Fuck. Where am I gonna put these? On the floor! So I got more stuff to clean up later when I'm done with this. I'm so good at filling up my space with shit. You're about to change your names. Don't forget. I won't forget you. I'll probably figure out who you are. Don't worry. I'll find you. Or you maybe find me. Who's gonna find who? I'm not sure. I'm odd. You're not hard to spot. Well, depends. It really depends. Oh, come on. I need bigger space. I need more space. I need my space. We need to bring my space back. Oh, I forgot to write on the top of this box. This is a no-name box. Try to be minimalistic. I can't. I need to have certain things around me at all times. The name like my Discord name. What's your Discord name again? Isn't it like the same name? Zuki. I'm not gonna forget your name, Suki. Zuki Zuki. No, I said Zuki with a T. There's a T in front of it, but it don't. Bye. Did you get insulted? I hope you didn't get insulted, because that was not my intention at all. Don't worry, no, I'm not gonna worry. I'm gonna be chill, I'm gonna be cool, I'm gonna be bored to death doing this. Thai. Or tall. Ooh, Thai. Speaking of Thai, okay, never mind. Did you just... Yeah, I called you Thai because T-H-A... No, wait, T-A-I. I don't know where the H came from. Thai boy. Tall, yeah, I can see you're tall. Taller. You're gonna be so tall when you grow up. When you grow up, you're gonna be taller than me, boy. and I have to look up. And each and every time I'm nodding, I'm literally nodding in your balls, making you hurt. Haha! I win, you lose. The amount of people who said that is actually insane. Said what? Nodding in their balls or tall? The tall joke. Well, maybe there's something to it. Maybe you should start wearing high heels just to make yourself a little tiny bit taller, you know? I'm cruel. I know. You're still here. Cool. Do you enjoy watching me doing the most boring work there ever is? Literally connecting stuff, writing number on equipment, and putting it back in the box. You actually like it. Well, yeah. So far I do too, until I start to get tired and start to mess up pronunciating words and creating sentences in another language, because when I'm tired that kind of gets hard for some reason. I even have issues saying words in my own native language when I'm tired. 5 down, 1 million to go. Ew. Pretty much. I'm doing other things too, so yeah, I'm sure you enjoy it. What the hell are you doing? I'm suspicious what you're doing. I'm a little bit curious and a little bit worried what you're doing. Please don't make a mess of yourself. Please don't. Just don't make a mess. Nobody likes to clean up a mess. Okay? Not what you're thinking. Who said I was thinking what? Or what are you implying that I'm thinking? Did you assume I was thinking something dirty? Oh boy. I know what you think about you, dirty old man. Oh fuck, that's an actual insult, thanks. Bye. I don't like you anymore. You hurt my little feelings. Wah! Big cruel man hurting my feelings. Wah! I'm so offended right now that I don't know what I'm gonna do. You hate the fact that I'm 28 years old. Yeah, I got news for you. I'm gonna have a birthday soon. I'm gonna get older. Yeah, of course I'm gonna get gone 29. Oh, Jesus, what do you think? When do you have a birthday? Do you like skip a year or something? Last year I was 10. That's a new number. 10, and now I'm 14. Hooray! Oh my fucking god, Becky. Oh my god, this is so much fun. Life is short. Yeah. It's really short. Especially your life. It's about this big. No, but life really is what you make out of it on your own. If you decide and think life is short and you're stressing about it, then of course life will be short. No, yours. How do you know my life is... It's stuck. Fuck, it's stuck. No. Damn it. Ugh. I got the thing stuck. Oh, really? I'm sure as hell impressing someone. Rip old name, yeah. Goodbye, old name. Sayonara. You're gonna be missed. Which is the next number now? Let's do next number. Next! Pizza, pie, burrito. Pizza, pie, burrito. Yay, next number, yay! 2,000, wait, that's not 20, 283,473. That's a lot of things that I'm not gonna do. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna do that. No. Poke. Poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke. 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 Poke, 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 poke. Whoop. What? Didn't you enjoy the sound? Hi, welcome to my awesome stream where I do boring stuff. How's your day going? Do ASMR. No, I'm not gonna do ASMR right now because I'm busy working. You see, I unbox things, I write number on things, and then I connect them to my computer, and then I download software on the things, and then I put the things back in the box. It's almost like I'm working at Burger King. No, 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 no. I work at Burger King, flopping Whopper Barber. I don't even know the lyrics anymore. Are you American? Do I sound like I am from the United States of America? If so, then I should work on my pronunciation and make my words sound more terrible. Download, full download. You know, you can just whisper what you're saying. No, I can't, because I need to lean forward to the microphone and do that. And leaning forward is hard. It makes me tired. Just asking. No, I'm not even from the continent. It's like far off. I'm sorry. Never mind, okay. How to be annoying. Really? Is this thing gonna be stuck each and every fucking time? Oh boy, this is gonna be awesome. do the next one. 1, 7, 12. Yeah, this part of my job is actually boring. In fact, it's way funnier actually programming these things and installing them and getting everything up and going. And what I'm doing is basically adding software to a bunch of different devices. That's going into a office building later on, where we have a project with a complete electrical install with motion sensors and dimmers automatically picking up everything and everyone in every area. Are you at least getting paid good? Yeah. Do you like your job? Yeah, because this is like one tiny part of what I do. The variation of what I do is big, like huge. Like I can have one day where I just sit and do this, and I can have another day where I drive cross country and work on a cell phone tower, or work on old machineries that doesn't work anymore and figuring out what's the issue with the machinery, or what component broke, or swapping a huge motor for something, or maybe come home to somebody's place and do a complete home installment, or do a complete office installment, or maybe I'm in charge of some people and tell them what to do and do all the planning and calculate price for clients, work on fire alarm systems, work on networking, work on fiber optics, work on whatever you want, as long as it's related to power. Yeah, it's a little bit more than your average electrician would do. And the reason why I'm sitting here home doing this now at 6:50 p.m. is because I woke up way too late. Today I woke up about almost 4 hours too late, and I was supposed to do something completely different today, but I decided to do this instead because I can do this home, so I don't have to be outside working. Like what I originally had planned today was working in a building where I usually come back and do additional fire alarm bells in the parking lot and in a restaurant and some other areas. And then maybe if I had time I would go and work on a ventilation system that's being replaced, where I replace every component that actually are in charge of steering the system. And like, the thing is, you actually need to know a little bit more than just connect wire together with wire and it will work. You actually have to know how everything works. You have to know how the water runs. You need to know how the air functions. You need to know the percentage of how much air is gonna go into a building and how much is coming out, and like you have to be able to actually understand and see the finished product in total, not just your own trade. No, you're not too stupid for that. Everything can be taught. It just you need to have a vision and a certain understanding. Like, did I do? Like, yeah, I also need to have an eye for details, attention to details. Like working with an architect or somebody that does decoration inside a home or a fancy place, or maybe people that makes custom-made sculptures. You actually have to understand the process of everything, how everything goes together, and where you can do your thing, and maybe see places where you can do improvement. I don't think I ever want to work with electricity and programming. You can do basic stuff as well. I'm interested in my line of work. I think it's better to be in charge of yourself and having the ability to know things and see things come together and be the important person instead of being the one that just shows up at work and get told to do this and do that, and then be what I refer to a dum-dum that just gets orders and then execute orders. That's something that I don't like. So instead I'm doing what I can do. And like, knowledge is key to everything in life. So the more you know about stuff and the more you know about how things are connected and how things work, the easier it is for you to see solutions instead of just seeing issues, and you're becoming great at problem solving. I like the green matrix light in your room. I got a green matrix light? What the hell? I find programming really cool, but it seems really hard to learn and kind of boring in my own opinion. Well, it might be boring for some. It really depends on what kind of programming you do, and like there's a bunch of different things you can do and cannot do depending on what you want to learn and what the outcome is gonna be like. Like for me, sitting down and trying to learn and do code in terms of software engineering is on a completely different level. First off, from what I know and what I do. I think your main camera makes your room seem green. Yeah, that's because the color temperature of the light bulbs I got here is different from what the camera can accept. So that's also a cool thing to know. So it's a little bit off. It shows the environment a little bit more wider when the light itself actually has a little bit of yellow in it. So I don't know if you know Kelvin, like the color temperature. I'm old. I'm fucking old. But like the light bulb up here and the LED strip that I put up there, they both had 2700 Kelvin, and the camera the lowest the camera can go to is like 2800. 25. Well, that's a compliment. Thank you. Because the camera that you use for keyboard shows a different color. Yeah, it does. It's actually a little bit cold in comparison, but that's more accurate in terms of the actual color. Like I can adjust it, but it's set to the right color temperature. Like I can go and make it all blur, or I can make it feel like it's hotter. So this is supposed to be representing the actual light color. I know it seems it's a little bit different from what most people in Europe and the rest of the world is known to see, because everyone else is either using 3000 Kelvin or 4000 Kelvin, which is a much wider white light instead of the yellow color that kind of gives you the warm feeling. So there's what microphone do you use? Hopefully this one is the one I'm using. It's a Trust microphone. You send me a screenshot. I'm watching my own stream on one of my monitors. So, if you go to the, I don't remember the exact name of this one, but it's good if you set it up correctly. It works fine. If you don't, it doesn't work. See when you can. Are you gonna show me the same thing that I see? Yeah, that looks about the same. If I do this, and then I do this, that's pretty much how it looks like on my end. It's looky, something. Something like that. I'm way too easily distracted. Fuck. Like I can take a picture with my phone and you can see. Oh god, I messed this one up. Fuck. So you can actually see how it looks like from the view of what I'm viewing. If you like. And if you don't like, then don't. What kind of music I like? I like a lot of different music, in fact. Like I grew up with mostly hip hop. So I do like more old schoolish hip hop. I'm not a fan of auto-tune bump type of hip hop. And I also did in fact forgot to press the programming button. Yeah. But I also like more type of punk rock-ish music, like the whole genre of everything from thrash metal, like good old Metallica, all the way over to more heavier stuff, and with everything that comes in between is usually what I like. So it's either calm hip hop or something like punk rock ballad, something ish, or maybe I don't know. It depends. It's really mood independent. So if my mood is good, then I might find certain type of music funny. Sometimes I might find K-pop amusing and good, or maybe Japanese folk music, just for having something calm in the background. So it's not like I'm stuck with one genre. But I also like otaku. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Perhaps. What do you guys like? Like, what is your favorite type of music? What do you like to listen to when you want to chill out? What do you like to listen to when you're meeting someone cool that you might get down and dirty with? Or what do you like to listen to when you're working out? What do you like to listen to when you maybe, I don't know, do your hair? Melodic death metal, black metal, synth, electro techno, hip hop, rock classic music, and industrial. That's not bad at all. Any specific artists you're a big fan of? Boink. You're back. Welcome back. Hello, Chash boy. This is interesting. Just me and tea. In Flames. Oh, you actually like In Flames. Megadeth, Arch Enemy, Slipknot, Motionless in White, and Rammstein, Prodigy, and Eminem. That's actually a good pile of artists. Right now we're talking about music. What genre and maybe favorite artists. Now, let's talk about Eminem because everybody has heard about him. What do you like the most? Like his more newer stuff or like the first albums, like the first records he released? Old stuff. So you're kind of into like all like the record, the Real Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP, and you don't even like rap. Well, newer type of rap is sometimes boring because they don't have any funny things to say. Like when other times you got someone with talent, like lyrical talent. Like Eminem that can actually make things funny, or maybe bring some light to some issues with some harsh lyrics and make people think sometimes. Ice-T is great too. Yeah, Ice-T, but you don't hear much from him. Like his Eminem usually makes rap and hip hop. Like he himself is a rapper. He used to be a big known rapper because one of the fact is that he's white and he went viral, like crazy viral because of that. But he actually has a very good lyrical talent. And then like every great artist there is, shit hit the fan, and he took a I think he took a nosedive into something. Like he had in fact drug issues, and I think that started to become more present for him. Tool. I haven't heard Tool for a long time. I listened to parts of their new album, Hello? What do you want? Hey. I want M&M peanut butter. What's the name of the band that took drugs? A lot of band took drugs. That's like a common thing. I think like one of the reasons why you see big artists and bands take drugs are a way to comprehend with the media and the overwhelming attention they get from everyone, because you can't hide from anyone. You can't go outside without being recognized by anyone. So what do you do to cope? What do you do to relax? While some take drugs to just escape and unwind, in fact. I never looked up the history on the Doors. I just know that their music is really something for like it's nice and cool at the same time. Yeah, Riders at the Storm. There's a remix of Riders at the Storm with Snoop Dogg. And it's like one of those remixes and mashups that's actually great. That doesn't sound terrible. Riders on the Storm. Led Zeppelin. Oh god. Like I think the 90s and that area was more prone to doing drugs too. Like I think groupies and such was way more common after concerts, and you either get drunk or drunk and high at the time, along with all the other people you were kind of having fun with after concert. But that's just what I assume, and I do not know because I haven't like. You actually have to read through a lot of music history, in fact, to know that and know who did what. It's nothing horrible. Well, I do avoid everything that has drugs involved. What In Flames album do you like? I haven't checked them out for a long time, but I remember when I was kind of fixated on them, and what I go back to when I want to re-listen to them. It's like the two, I think at least the 2 or maybe 3 first albums they had out are kind of the go-to ones I like. The most, in fact. But it's like it's the same thing with every band. Wait, don't suspect me for smoking. No, I didn't. I just put my statement out there. I'm not a fan of the usage of drugs overall. Didn't Amy Winehouse die from drug overdose? Yeah, I think that was the case. In fact, that she did OD on drugs. Just raise and climb in. I'm so bad at names. Fuck. Sorry. Me bad name. Me not no name. Me their name. Ever been to the Netherlands? No, I haven't. But I do know they got a different view on the usage of weed, in fact. 420 everywhere. Yeah, but I think the usage there is in a different way. It's more like for their own enjoyment than what you can see in other places where people do in fact for escaping the reality. And the fact that it's legal there, you got way more cleaner drugs, or at least weed, than what you can get anywhere else where it is illegal, because you got drug dealers that kind of they mix things into the drugs to make it way more, and then can sell for more. So you never know if you're getting proper stuff or if you're getting bad stuff. And I think my cat wants something. Damn it. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Cat dog, yeah, cat dog. For those who actually remember, there was a cartoon that was called Cat Dog, with a cat and a dog spliced together. Oh, cool! My stomach talks. Mm. Do you like type O negative? Honestly, I don't remember. I need to look up, as I said. Like, I'm really bad when it comes to names. Some electrician things I see. Yeah, you're right. I am in fact getting paid for doing this. Your arms look strong as hell from this perspective. No. I just work with my body. Oh. I used to work out a long time ago. But I think that's something with the trade itself. Like, you use tools, you use power tools, you use heavy stuff, you drill holes through walls, you lift heavy things, you carry heavy things, you use special... Why did you stop? Yeah, why did I stop? I didn't want to become beefy, I just wanted to stay in shape. Hence why this is here now. That thing wasn't there before. But something happened in my life that was not pretty or good. So I stopped working out because I couldn't get my mind to do it. And I also lacked the time of and energy to do workouts. Not depression, but depression itself followed by it, by what happened. So have a good night, boys and girls. See you later. Yeah, see ya. They call me the Shesh Stick. Good tip for you is eat both carbs and protein. You know what I mean. And focus on doing some lifting, but not go too fast in terms of adding more weight, but just slowly add weight and have a routine on how you attack your muscles, and then you shift the routine, like you shift how you actually attack your muscles every third month. That way you won't get static workouts, and you'll continue like adding more weight to your body without actually adding like fat. This is World War III, yeah. You got me there. This is not equipment for an office building. This is equipment for Kim Jong-un. You got me. He hired me to do some stuff. And now I'm exposing everything to YouTube. Oh my god. Your muscles have memories, so if you will come back to training, you will rebuild your body very fast. Yeah, I know. I did that too, because it's not the first time I stopped working out. I had breaks where I had like 3 months break, and then I went back, and I kind of managed to continue working out for 3 months at a time. And it takes about 3 weeks to 1 month to actually see improvement if you work out on a regular basis, like every 3 times a week or something. Like, you don't want to overdo it, but first of all, you actually need energy to do so, and you need to have a clear head, like clear state of mind, and you actually have to want to. Yeah, I was working out for some time, then I stopped completely, and then change was very visible. Yeah, usually it is. Like, I'm not joking. If you start working out and you start to take a picture of yourself every week, like take off your shirt and stand in the mirror, and you take a picture of yourself in the same position, you will see progression over time. Like, I'd say you see a difference after 3 weeks if you do work out 3 times a week and eat healthy, but with variation. And what else was I gonna say? I had something else on my mind, but I just forgot. Brain is becoming tired. You were working out on summer holiday because you were bored. That's actually a great way to create a habit of working out. A lot of people actually do that. They take summer vacation, and since they got time off from what they do on a regular basis, they can go and work out and relax and then spend some time with friends. The hard thing is keeping that routine that you just created for yourself when you get back to whatever you do on a daily basis. That's way much harder than people assume it to be. Because we humans, we we like to be repetitive, we like to do the same thing over and over again. Apparently we create habits, and breaking the habit, it's actually really hard. And if you look on a psychological level, if you want to introduce a new habit into your life, if you want to change something and you want to start doing another thing, and most people say it takes you about a month of doing the same thing. Like you have to force yourself into doing it before it becomes a habit, before it becomes like you feel you're missing out on something if you stop doing so. So if you like create the habit of working out and you do that for maybe 2 months, and then you have 1 week where you have to go somewhere and you can't work out, you'll feel naked. You will feel like you're missing something, that that's like you're supposed to do something, and you will not feel right. Big brain you have there. Don't make fun of my brain. Do you like fit girls? I like to look. It sounds so stupid because it's a superficial question. It suddenly sounds Swedish. Cool. But like, who doesn't like to watch somebody that's actually fit? If it's either a guy or a girl. Now there's a difference between being fit, as in having a great shape and maybe some visible muscles going, and being like totally ripped and you can see all the abs all the way, and the arms are like big and strong, and there's a huge difference between that, even on guys. But if I'm asking me what I like, and like your shape of the body, it doesn't matter. Like, I have to be attracted to you, but if you, how can I put this nicely without being insulting? But when you're starting to like someone, I am insulting. Oh god, fuck. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to say is when you're starting to like someone, either way how they look, you'll start to love the way they look. And you don't care if they gain weight or if they lose weight, or you don't care in the same way that, oh, you're fat, you're still in love with the person, you're still liking them, and you started trying to maybe help them. You have money, then I like you. Bye, gold digger. Oh. Say hello to my little friend, Miss Meow. Hello. She doesn't like this at all. She probably want to go outside. Yeah, that's one of two. That's the female one. She's the one that's mostly outside hunting things, hunting animals. Oh, my brain is becoming a mess. Fuck. Ah. Cats are the best. Yeah, I never thought I was gonna be a cat person until the time I actually got a cat. I have a calm dog, so I like that. Yeah, dogs are also, like, I thought When I grew up, I didn't have animals, but I thought I was gonna be a dog person because I kind of visited friends that had dogs, and I've been. What the hell? Huh? I've been goofing. Oh god, what have I been doing for the longest? What the fuck have I been doing? Crap, I made a mistake. Crap. Okay. How many times have I did this? I managed to mark 2 boxes with the same number, and I was about to mark the third one with the same number. Which means I'm not sure what kind of address I was putting on this one, but I have to check. We had 2 parrots when I was younger. Oh, cool. I kinda not took care of. I just spent some time. You had 2 rabbits. Oh, I did in fact have rabbits before, and they were kind of the cutest little things. And the funny thing was, they actually ended up with having kids, and like 6 small, like the most cutest little things on the whole planet, jumping around, because the mother she was clever, so she was hiding them because we had a big cage outside. This one isn't programmed with anything. I've been marking numbers on boxes without actually doing anything. You see, I'm easily distracted. Crap. Okay, let's try to transfer this one. So much for paying attention. And streaming at the same time, yeah, and reading a chat in a different language and keeping focus on what I'm trying to do. No, you're kidding me, they were... Really? Eating Barbie dolls? Okay, that's funny. I'm sorry, but that's actually funny. In some way. I knew some information about rabbits before, because when they were eating on things, they either they liked the area they were in and they were trying to adjust, make some marks to the territory, or they wanted some change, or they just wanted to have fun. Rabbits. I miss them. It's a shame that they died, but they became old. I think they became like 6-7 years old. They were like hella cute. If you want, I can try to find a picture of the 2 of them, because there was some age difference between the 2 of the rabbits, but they become friends because like first we had one rabbit, and then we figured maybe we should give him some company. So we got himself a girl, and then we wanted to have like babies on them, but it didn't seem to happen until suddenly there was like 6 small jumping rabbits in the cage outside. And that was like one of the best days when I finally saw that. Sadly, both of our parents flew off. Why? Did you accidentally open up a window, or did maybe things just happen? I don't know. I don't know. 1729. Let's see. Accident. Oh. That's actually... Well, accidents happens. They flew off to Poland. Really? Beep. Boop. If I'm correct, it's about 300 kilometers. Killer meters. Those meters, that's gonna kill you. To Polska. Why don't say Polish? Oh, I don't think it's a problem for them too, because, you know... Fuck, this thing is stuck again. Damn it. Birds can, in fact, fly for a long distance. And they can pick up food. But again, it's sad when your pets kinda leave. Because you build relations to them. And they become a part of your family. So, like, I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle that day, when that day comes, when one of my cats goes away. Same with your dog. Yeah, I know. I kind of get the feeling you don't want to imagine that feeling when that day comes, when you have to say farewell to your beloved pet, because they're like your best friend, your family member, your brother or sister that you never had from in a human form, and they connect to you, like they connect to you on a very deep level, and you spend time with them and you experience cool things with them, and it's something special. It's something great. But the fact knowing that you will outlive them, it's like, it's not a good, funny thing at all. Like, my cats are now 10 years old. So things might happen, but as far as I know, they both are healthy. I take them to the vet as soon as there is anything, and in the area where I live, there's basically nothing that can... There's no cars, traffic, or anything around here in this particular area. It's just like what's around me is horses, cows, and wood and open areas. So like, I think the only thing that actually can happen to them is, I don't know, it probably if a fox comes by and starts to mess with them, or maybe if somebody scares them off. Oh my god, my stomach really talks. I should be ashamed, but I'm not ashamed, because it's just belly talk. It's nothing more. Reminds me about rabbits again. There's a thing, if the rabbit itself, like if the stomach of the rabbit starts to make sounds like this sounds, it actually means that they're either hungry or they are actually happy with their environment. I'm making fun of Holocaust and other things. I don't think I have a problem with talking about our pets dying. Well, have you ever had someone close to you die? Like a good friend or a really close family member? Because you will, in fact, like, get the feeling. You'll be emotional, nevertheless, in one way. What do you think about the Netflix version of Witcher? I haven't seen it. I haven't been on Netflix for a year. I haven't had time to sit down and just enjoy myself watching things on Netflix. Grandma and Grandpa about 6 years ago. My condolences. That's no fun. It's like, it's no fun being in a funeral, saying goodbye to anyone. And my Nightbot is just annoying on a different level. Remove. Remove. Luckily you got grandparents on your mother's side. Okay. So you got grandparents. Nevertheless. Like the most important things, or most important thing to remember is actually to remember them. I'm babbling. But like having remember their spirit, remember the time you spent with them, the happy times, and just acknowledge that life goes on. Shit happens, shit hits the fan. Shit hits the fan sometimes. Oh, for the fuck, oh. Really? I'm saying right now that I will never forget about them. That's true. You will never forget about them. Because they probably made a good impression on you, and you probably have some really good and fond memories about them. What do you think about the situation in Australia? Oh, what's going on in Australia again? There's this big fire. I think I heard something on the radio, like on the news, but they only like gave me bits and pieces about it. So I didn't like fully get what was going on. I think that's what's going on in Australia. I'm so bad on following. Yeah, poor kangaroos, yeah. Poor everyone if you ask me, but I'm so bad at following people and following stuff and following news. Like I don't even know how people manage to have time to follow someone else when they actually have to do all the things. I don't know, maybe it's just me with poor time management. You know that I like history. Yes, boy, I do. Well, Grandpa was in the army and was flying jets and almost became a general. Wow, that's actually something honorable. That's something great. Oh boy, here we go again. In Nosuke, I actually told one of my friends that people have started to call me Dad on stream. Oh, I've never been laughed at so hard by anyone I actually know. You're my dad, nobody else. Okay, is this the time where I actually start to cross-dress into a girl again? And then you continue calling me dad? You're my dad, no one else. What the hell are you doing? I'm actually doing work-related stuff. This is like the most boring things I do at work sometimes. Which is, in fact, this is a bunch of different equipment. Oh, I'm starting over again, explaining what I'm actually doing. What am I doing? What is life? Do you use circuits and stuff? Yeah, that too. But this is motion sensors for lights, and it's going to be connected. I'm like right now I'm loading software onto them with addresses because each and every individual component has its own address. No, disgusting. He just wants to have the Alabama sexing. Okay, I'm missing out on something. Apparently, I'm missing Big Ben Hacker Man. No. No hacking here. This is just actual professional work. Just me bored, and I'm want to try to stream while I'm actually doing something, since, you know, I have no life besides waking up, going to work, coming back home, and sit in front of a camera and be pretty. Ooh. Headphones, and the music sounds like it's going quiet and then louder, or is it the thing where your microphone makes all the stuff? No, my microphone doesn't do anything, and the background music, it's on a fixed level, so it's probably the actual track playing in the background that has some shifting audio going. I could watch a video at the same time. I'm having enough interesting thoughts about... Yeah, it's probably some trippy music. I just found something. No, I can't. I'm sorry, but I will not watch something while I'm trying to do this, while I'm trying to read the chat and keep my focus on one thing at a time. And actually, I need to have this due to tomorrow, so I don't want to spend all night doing this. Keyboard builds. But I don't like to... You know me, I don't like to make content that people actually watch. I prefer to have my 20, maybe 30 views. And that's about it. Also, why should I have to have a reason why to do so. Like, I'm being sarcastic. That's sarcastic, ironic. More chill environment moment. I'm the cringe. Okay. Whatever you say, hon. How can you unblock someone on YouTube? Probably right click on the name and click unblock. I don't know. I never blocked someone. Never had a reason to block someone. Copy your YouTube link and paste it on my server. Then I can unblock you from your profile. Oh. Well, that's how you unblock. Beep, boop, bop, beep. No. Fuck. Damn it. Ew. No. Ew. You. Big brain things. Yeah, we're doing big things. Important things. It's just a friend slash co-worker. He's kind of trying to. He's gonna build himself a new gaming computer soon, or new-ish, where he's gonna reuse parts of his, or he's probably gonna reuse his motherboard and CPU, but he wants to go all in on water cooling, like custom water cooling. And for the love of fuck me, and he kind of wanted me to help him out doing so. So he's probably gonna get some water reservoir, radiator, some tubing going, new GPU, maybe put a water block on the GPU, in fact, for a change. Yeah, water cooling is fun. I never done custom before. I only used AIO. So, and taking a GPU apart to add these water cooling parts on them, I think that would be a cool experience to do. Like, I've been considering doing so for myself on one of my systems, but it's expensive to do so. So, I don't know, sometime later. You love AMD. Yeah, they're not too shabby cards actually. And you do in fact get a lot of performance for what you pay for. And the OOP, because my parents are saving up to get married next year. Okay. You have no idea how to link your channel. Just go to your channel, like your on YouTube front page. You got your bubble on the top right. You can click, and you probably have to just click on that and then go to your channel, and then you'll get a link to your own channel. Then you can post it to Zuki. They are the best budget brand. Well, AMD has been better at creating better drivers, at least for with Vulkan. So the games that actually can use Vulkan actually performs good. They compare, if you compare like a NVIDIA card with similar specs, they will in fact perform about the same. Can you do this shit on your phone? Link to your own channel? You can probably do so. Just go to your own YouTube account. Down right corner you got library. Then on top right you got your own face. And you can click on your channel. And here's my own channel. There's probably something share your channel ish. Yeah, share. So it's doable. It is doable. Come on. Why do these things get so stupidly stuck on this other stupid thing? This is tiring. I'm still doing the same thing. I'm just waiting for this to be get done downloading software onto it. So this is most likely gonna be what I'm gonna do tonight. Get ready, like get done. You gonna go and get some food? Please do. Go and get some food, have some fun.